What a horrible day it is so far. It's only 8 in the morning. We've only just turned up. Probably one of the only bricklayers wanting to work today. When I used to work on site and it would be throwing it down like this, and you look to your mate and you're thinking, shall we actually work or should we just go home? I guess that's the beauty of being a bit more of a general builder, because today we are doing some more demolition work on the video you saw a couple of days ago. We've got 4 chimney stacks to take down in 4 separate rooms. There are actually only 2 fireplaces, one in this living room and the one in the front living room. They just go up into a smaller chimney upstairs, and then they once again combine into just one chimney stack which exits the building. I've got some acros in the van, some strong boys in the van. So a couple people left some comments in last night's video asking how we actually prop chimneys and how we take them down. I'll go over that really briefly, but it's very simple compared to propping a house, which you can see behind me. Taking a chimney down is a lot more straightforward because it's almost self-supported. This is one of the structural drawings. You can see we've got 10 steels. Everything in blue is steels, okay? This steel here and this steel here are supporting the chimneys. So the steel's going to be going up there on some brickwork and a padstone all the way along, supporting that chimney onto that party wall right there. Back in the day, we used to use gallows brackets to support chimneys. All a gallows bracket is imagine a massive metal shelf, an L bracket with a steel plate going over the top. I forgot that I've got a gallows bracket in my house. We've got some L brackets here which are bolted into the wall. Nice big steel plate. This is exactly the same sort of chimney we were dealing with today. Anyway, back to the video. I've installed quite a few of them, but structural engineers don't like to use them anymore because they feel like it puts too much stress on the wall below. Let's get some tools out and actually start doing some demolition work. So all I've done so far is chat. Baby, it's dead humid and when you're running around like a nutcase all the time, it gets pretty warm. I need to put an acro in place and a strong boy. Important because an acro and a strong boy are going to be the support to make sure that no other brickwork below falls. But chimneys, especially this one, are quite interesting the way they're built. They're almost self-supporting. So just like an internal corner, which this chimney is, you can see how these stretch bricks are going in to this wall here. So same goes for that, same goes for that. It acts as a support, so that will be supporting this one, this one, this one. You can see how the chimney corbels all the way across to there, okay? So there's actually barely any weight here. There's nothing really there. So what I'll do, I'll throw a strong boy and acro in this perp or bed joint to support some of this weight above. But for now, it's actually not the end of the world because all the weight is actually over the stairs, which is actually all... Red hot, absolutely red hot. But as you can see, we've finally dropped the chimney and a right good tidy up. My mate Kyle is working below for a very small period of time before I started throwing bricks down. He was able to open up the actual chimney rest below, so was able to use the flue of the chimney just to funnel bricks down. Made it a lot easier. Those bricks are rock hard. They're not like how they are outside where they're really weak and been weathered for over 60, 70 years. They are just rock hard engineering bricks, so a lot harder than I thought it was going to be, but we got there, although it is red hot. Also, again, the amount of times I go over this mask, it's JSP, in my opinion the best mask on the market. Not a sponsor. I've had a couple other people reach out to me with their masks saying, do you want to promote them? No, this is the best mask you can get on the market. 50 quid I reckon, maybe 45 with some spare filters. it's rated for asbestos, which is the most important thing when you're working on old buildings like this. So although they're not a sponsor, please go get these masks if you're doing this sort of work. It's interesting to see how chimneys were built back in the day. Just a lot of brick thrown into it. Chimney breast, come up, and then it's all corbelled this way, goes up again, and then corbelled into the loft. All these headers going into this party wall, what we've got. So they're a real strong structure that you can support, like I have done upstairs with the acro, but with all the headers going in, they're almost self-supporting. God, it's red hot, absolutely red hot. Pretty much dropped half the chimney, but we've got a lot of weight on this floor. Obviously there's a lot of bricks in that chimney, so what we're going to do is just have a massive clear up, and I really can't get to the rest of the brickwork I need to because it's just, well, you can see. So we've got a big clear up. We'll have 5 minutes first, so just catch our breath, and then we're going to get back to it. So nice steady day, kind of. It's just hit 12 o'clock and as you can see by the state of me, we're getting stuck in. We're getting proper stuck in. We've dropped one full chimney stack now, so that's the bottom bit and the top bit, and we've had a massive clear up. Just very dirty, horrible work, but like I say, with a mask it's not too bad. So yeah, 12 o'clock. The big problem is to tidy up. It just takes so long. It's so easy to take stuff down, but it's that tidying up what is just horrible and dirty. But we move, it's still torrential here in Sheffield, so another busy few hours making a mess and getting absolutely filthy. The joys. So it's just gone 3 o'clock and we've finally finished dropping all of the chimneys. So that's this room done, next door done, and the 2 upstairs rooms finished. And right now, got my mate Kyle, there he is, digging a hole for a steel, which is going to be sitting on the ground floor to support the steels above. So this is the steel in question. It's going to be a wind post kind of support steel to support this steel here, this steel there. Even though it shows a pad stone, I think this one wall is going to be getting cut back slightly. So we're not 100% sure yet, but we definitely need a massive concrete pad there. So we're just working on that now. But the only problem is we've got about 500 mil from top of joist down to the floor level below, or the ground level. So basically what that means is just a lot of digging under the floor, which is dead awkward. So that's why I'm doing some filming. Kyle's in there digging. But what I'm thinking about doing is creating some shuttering from there to this wall there, and just concrete this entire thing rather than trying to dig down. It's here from underside of joists to that level what I've just gone to, 650 mil. Shutter that, massive concrete pad, should be sound. Whew, wow, what a hell of a day. Very messy, very dusty, very sweaty. I thought, because it was going to be raining all day, I thought it'd be a bit cooler, and I knew I was going to be taking bricks down. Wore my thickest work trousers, and it's hot and it's muggy and it's sweaty, but we're finished. Filled the entire skip, brimmed the skip, absolutely smashed it out. Carl and I work really well together. It's amazing what you can get done in 8 hours of work, 8 working hours. Absolutely smashed it. Every single room done, cleaned.
Even dug that little dodgy footing. What we need to double check about the shoring. But yes, 8 hours work, Tuesday afternoon, done. I'm now going to go to Screwfix and B&Q to pick some things up for my house, because I've not long just bought my second house, so I'm renovating that, and then we'll go to the gym. So it's 4 o'clock now, probably 8 o'clock by the time I finish work. Then to the gym. No rest for the wicked. I'll catch you tomorrow.